How's it going, everybody? Back here with another tutorial video for our synth, the Recursion Studio. In this video, we're going over the Catparty instrument, which is one of the currently 5 instruments that live on the synth. So this instrument is a little different than others. It's a little more straightforward. The original idea is that it was going to be the tutorial instrument for the synth because there's a lot fewer modules to use, but we've since updated it about a month ago, beginning of December 2024, to make it a lot more powerful and to kind of have it be the place you want to go if you want to just really create something entirely from scratch. So let's dive in. So first thing you'll notice is that none of the macros or button controls are mapped currently in the instrument, and there are no patches that come with it besides the init patch. The basic idea is that you create everything yourself. You create all the macro bindings yourself, you create all the button bindings yourself, and you basically create all the content. There are a few presets made for the cat and the party submodules, and we'll get into those right now. So first of all, the layout, standard layout for the instrument page or for the module/create page. In this instrument, you have 3 modules. You have the modulation module as usual, and then you have a cat module and a party module. And the idea is supposed to be pretty straightforward. You can either choose the cat, or you can choose the party, and then you get a cat party. Pretty basic, right? So the original idea was that this is going to be a tutorial for how to use the create view because it's just really simple. And you can kind of dive into this module and play around with some of the basic parameters. There's scroll, rotation, and scale controls, and that's pretty much it. And then a mirror control for when you're zoomed out or zoom left, right. Mirror control, mirroring on, off. But we have generalized it. So the original idea was that cat was literally just a picture of a cat and party was just an effect or two. But now cat can be a whole lot more. So you can use any of the textures that are on the system, whether it's one of the cat textures that it comes with, whether it's one of the normal textures that you upload or from the library. You can generate solid colors and use the modulation control there. You can use any other submodules throughout the system. You can use the video input and then use the entire synth as just a straightforward video effect processing unit. You can use the modulation textures. Here's the cat texture. Here's a texture that's based entirely off of the audio analysis from the audio waveform. There's some textures generated by CV input. There's an oscilloscope right here. So this is basically the starting point. So instead of cat, now you have all these other things. We have a new texture right here, which is an A/B texture, which basically lets you mix between 2 other textures. So you can go in here, and now you have 2 texture sources, so you can blend between these 2 with an arbitrary amount and an arbitrary blending function. I don't even know what's happening here. I think that's right. I was using this synth in the live stream the other day, and I'm mapping one of these controls to the audio. So sorry, this mix control wasn't working because it was being controlled by the audio input. So mix. So yeah, A/B texture. There's a couple other textures that we added that are just random graphical things. Here's an orb. You can do some stuff with the orb. Here's a just straight up waveform visualizer. Here's another one. So the idea is you come in here and create like a starting point, whether it's some kind of texture that comes with the system, some kind of generative system. There are new ways to build textures from scratch and that kind of stuff. And then you go into the party module, and instead of just like a basic effect, you now have a whole bunch of stuff. So now a party module is a composition of 4 different types of effects. So there's a deformation effect right here, which gives you a couple of options. You can do this band deform thing here. There's a pixelation option. It's got this thing going on here. We've got another one right here. So this is like a spatial deformation, kind of like you would see in the fractal instrument, but a little less mathy. There's a new hyper effect object class, which we've turned all the way up, which is kind of like a normal effect, except it has a lot more scope. You can do a lot more different types of things with it. You can get like a tunnel going on here. There's some edge detection effects that look really cool. They actually look better for, let's put this on the video texture, and then we have an edge detected video. Let's put through some other effects, and now we'll go back into here and turn down, I think this, there we go. Oh wait, think we want to turn down this effect. So now we just have an edge detected video. You can then put that through the tunnel and all that kind of stuff, or you can pixelate that. Pixelated edge detected video. And then it's got 2 additional effects and now like a lighting module. So the party has got a lot more complicated. It basically lets you sequence effects together. So yeah, this is definitely new as of about a month ago, and that is beginning of December 2024. So if you haven't updated your synth recently, I would recommend you do that. Then you can get access to this stuff. And this is actually where we're going to probably focus on a little bit more going forward, because it's pretty easy just for us to add modules and effects and things like that, and then it just kind of increases the scope of this. So yeah, again, this is where you want to go if you want to just play with something a little more freeform, kind of outside of the structure of some of the other more complicated instruments that we've done. So it lets you go in here and yeah, just use the synth directly as a video effect processing unit. There's some new modules that let you mix in other parts of the module chain, so you can actually create like feedback loops on your own, and basically let you kind of rewire things in some more complex ways. We'll probably get into that in some more videos in the future. But yeah, this is the general idea behind the Catparty video. It also has the modulation system in it as well, like all the other instruments do, so you can start getting some really complicated things going on there. And I think that is it. Yeah, thanks for coming to this video. I'm not sure which one we'll do next, but it'll certainly be something. All right, later folks.